Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my beautiful people out there. This is Adam, your super para, aka the Para Prince. This will be the 10th day I have been doing my dressing tutorials, and I will be doing it from the bed today instead of my chair. And I've also got another good topic that a friend of mine suggested. And to be honest, it had actually slipped my mind. And it is about traveling. Yes, as a para, you can still travel anytime you want to, any place you want to. But the things that you are going to have to remember to definitely bring with you are your incontinence supplies, such as your Depends. Let's see, wet wipes, gloves. You're gonna want to bring bed pads if you use them. I have reusable bed pads that I use. And normally when I travel, I tend to take one or two of those with me. Also, the biggest thing that you will be taking with you, other than your suitcases and your luggage, will be, well, for me, it is my bedside commode. So I will be able to use the bathroom at the hotels the same way I have it set up here. So I know that I will be comfortable and I will be able to do all of my morning routines that I have to do each day. And when it comes to traveling, every time, well, both times I have been out of country so far, it has been very, very frustrating, especially when it comes to my bedside commode, because it is considered the oversized luggage. And so I'm told to, put the sticker on it, put it in the oversized luggage bin, and it will be at my final destination. But the very first time I tried that, it was not in my final destination until the second day, I believe. And then the beginning of this year, when I went out of country, it was actually lost for 2 days, so I didn't get it until the third night while out of the country. So that made it very frustrating and very difficult for me to be able to do any of the things that I need to, especially to be able to get ready in the mornings to be able to go out for the day. And yes, one thing that I really wish the airports and, well, also the staff there would do is, instead of me having to actually call and tell them, well, I've already purchased my tickets for, so-and-so dates, I'm in a wheelchair, I will need assistance and all that good stuff. I don't understand why you can't just attach that to an email to send to them. I mean, I understand talking to the people is a lot more efficient. It gets the job done better. But at the same time, you also sometimes, the person who answers acts like it's their first day and they have no idea what you are talking about. So there are still things that can be worked out at the airports when it comes for handicapped travelers. The best thing about it is that when we are at airports that we are not that familiar with, as long as I let the people know before I'm off of the plane that we're going to need assistance getting to the next gate in time, then they will actually be nice enough to have one of the employees actually bring me to the gate. And they have actually made sure that my flight did not leave without my father and myself, just because of the fact that I was a little bit slower than other passengers, especially when you get to your gate and you've been sitting there for about 2 hours, and all of a sudden it's switched to the opposite side of the airport for your new gate. And of course the boarding time does not extend so people can make it there. And when that happens, getting in touch with the right staff who work there, they can usually help sort out everything and help you make it and get to your flight on time. And that has been pretty much the biggest problems when it comes to traveling for me, is just the oversized luggage and the fact that it is not at the final destination when I get there, and dealing with customs and all that good stuff can be so aggravating. But also when it comes to traveling, I always have to go to, the lady at the counter and let them know I'm going to need an aisle chair to help get to my seat. And, they are courteous enough, and I get to board first just because I need the extra assistance. But, I guess that's the pro of the entire flight. And the con is being the very last passenger to get off of the plane. So when you have a connecting flight, and like all flights do, they have those, maybe one or two couples who are just taking their sweet, precious time because they have plenty of time to get to their connecting flight, or they had just made it home. Well, those are the ones who I just wish I could go, get out of the way, because I cannot jump in front of you, so I have to wait until they are out of the way. But, those are basically the pros and the cons of when it comes to traveling. So, folks, if we could just get all the airlines, in order, let them know, hey, you have handicapped people who are going to be flying also. That's awesome. Just when they treat you right, take care of you, that's an awesome flight. And I can't complain about the 2 trips going out of country. The only thing I can say is just, like I said, I wish that the oversized luggage would be there, like the way they promise and say that it will. Because for somebody such as myself, who relies on that, it can put a lot of stress on people such as myself. And that is the last thing we need when we are, a continent away from what we call home, and I have no idea where my supplies are, when it's going to get there, and also have no way of getting the supplies that I need. So those are my pet peeves when it comes to traveling. But other than that, I can't really complain. The airlines, they do try their best. And, you know, you get the ones that are lazy that only put in 10% of the effort they should. So you have your ups and downs when it comes to that. And other than that, that is the only topic that I wanted to talk about today. There will be a couple of other things that I want to talk about, but that will be later on. And I will be uploading a video later today of me driving in the conditions that we have here in Alaska. So you will be seeing, you will be seeing me drive in the snow. So I hope everybody enjoyed this video, learned just a little something, and I hope all you beautiful people have a wonderful day. And I believe it's time for me to get off of here and start my day. So I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. And I hope everybody has a beautiful day. And remember, I love each and every one of y'all. See you next time.